says they want to be rich, but deep down, most people are scared of money. Scared of losing it, scared of not having enough, and sometimes even scared of having too much. We chase success, but our mindset quietly builds walls around us. Walls made of fear, doubt, and habits passed down for generations. Today, I'm not going to teach you how to make money. I'm going to show you how to stop destroying it with your own thoughts. Let's be honest. Most people are stuck in the same financial cycle, not because they're lazy, but because they've been programmed that way. Since childhood, we've heard phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or you have to work yourself to death to survive. And without realizing it, those words became beliefs. And those beliefs became our limits. You see, poverty isn't just a lack of money, it's a pattern of thinking. It's waking up every morning believing you can't escape your current situation. It's scrolling through social media, seeing success, and thinking, that could never be me. It's the silent voice in your head that says, I'll start saving next month, or I'm just not lucky like them. But luck has nothing to do with it. The truth is, your bank account is a reflection of your mindset. You can change jobs, change cities, even start a business, but if your mindset stays the same, your results will too. And that's what I call the mindset trap. It keeps you busy, but never fulfilled, working, but never building, dreaming, but never believing. But here's the thing, every wealthy person you admire once broke free from that trap. They stopped asking, why can't I? And started asking, how can I? Here's something most people never realize. Rich people don't think about money the same way everyone else does. While the poor and middle class focus on earning money, the rich focus on multiplying it. The poor ask, how do I survive this month? The rich ask, how do I make my money work for me next year? It's a different conversation, built on a different belief system. The rich see money as a tool, not a goal. A hammer in their hand to build something greater. They don't chase the money, they chase freedom. They invest in what brings more value, whether that's a business, an idea, or even themselves. Meanwhile, most people trade time for money hour after hour, paycheck to paycheck, never realizing that time is the only currency you can't earn back. The rich protect their time like treasure because they know time creates wealth. And here's the part no one tells you. Wealth doesn't start with money. It starts with awareness. The day you stop saying, I can't afford it, and start asking, how can I afford it? That's the day your financial journey truly begins. Let me tell you a story about a man named Daniel. He wasn't lazy, he wasn't careless, he just never understood how deeply his mindset was holding him back. Every morning, he woke up before sunrise, rushing to work, stuck in a job that drained his energy but paid just enough to keep him from quitting. Every Friday, he'd promise himself, next week, I'll save something. But every Friday night, that same voice whispered, you deserve to relax, you've worked hard, and he'd spend it all again. Months passed. Nothing changed. Then one day, something broke, not in his life, but in his thinking. He realized he was working harder than ever, but not getting anywhere. So instead of asking, why can't I get ahead? He asked, what am I doing wrong? He started reading, watching videos, listening to people who used to be broke but changed their mindset first. And what he found shocked him. He learned that money doesn't grow when you chase it. It grows when you respect it. That wealth isn't built by doing more, it's built by doing something different. Slowly, Daniel began saving. He started writing down every expense, learning to invest small amounts, cutting what didn't matter, but more importantly, he changed how he saw himself. He stopped seeing himself as a man trying to survive and started seeing himself as a man learning to build. 1 year later, he wasn't rich, but he was free. No more debt, no more fear. Just a calm understanding that success isn't about having everything. It's about mastering yourself first. There's a point where knowledge stops and wisdom begins. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, but until you feel the shift inside you, nothing changes. Because wealth isn't just a number, it's a mindset. So here are the unspoken rules of a wealthy mind. The things the rich live by, even if they never say it out loud. 1. Rule 1. Stop thinking like a victim. When things go wrong financially, most people point fingers at the economy, at the government, at luck. But wealthy people take responsibility. They say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Because the moment you accept that your situation is your responsibility, you take back your power to change it. You can't control inflation, taxes, or the system, but you can control your discipline, your education, your mindset. Every rich person starts from a moment of personal accountability, that quiet realization that no one's coming to save you, and that's okay because you can save yourself. 2. Rule 2. Learn before you earn. Most people chase money without understanding it. They jump into trends, into businesses, into investments, all emotion, no education. But the wealthy, they study first, they observe, they prepare their mind before they move their money. Protect your energy like your wallet. Money is emotional. Stress, fear, and negativity block progress more than bad investments ever could. The wealthy protect their energy. They surround themselves with builders, dreamers, and doers. They feed their mind with positivity and limit voices that drain them. If you want to grow your income, grow your circle. Your environment shapes your belief, and your belief shapes your reality. The truth is, financial freedom isn't about having millions in your account. It's about waking up every morning knowing you're not controlled by fear, by bills, or by the opinions of others. It's being able to breathe, to make choices, not because you have to, but because you want to. That's real wealth. You see, most people will spend their whole life chasing money, but very few ever stop to ask, what does freedom mean to me? And if you're watching this right now, maybe it's because a part of you knows there's more waiting for you, that you were not born to struggle endlessly, but to rise, to learn, and to build something lasting. But freedom doesn't come overnight. It's built in silence in the moments when no one's watching. Every time you choose to save instead of spend, every time you learn instead of complaining, every time you plan instead of wishing you're building your escape, remember this: it's not the money that changes your life, it's the person you become on your way to earning it. If this message hits you today, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're serious about building your mindset for wealth, subscribe, because this is just the beginning.